You already know what you need to do, but you're not doing it. You've watched hundreds of videos, read books, even planned out your future success. But when it's time to take action, you scroll, you binge watch, you say, "I'll start tomorrow." But tomorrow never comes. Let me tell you a story. A few years ago, I had a friend who kept saying, "I'm going to be a millionaire." He talked about his big dreams non-stop. He followed entrepreneurs, read success books, but he never did a single thing to move forward. Guess what? Nothing changed. Years later, he's still in the same place, still dreaming. Success doesn't come from consuming content. It comes from applying it. And today, I'll show you exactly how to break free from procrastination and finally take action. If you've ever felt stuck, lazy, or just can't seem to start, this video is your wake-up call. Stay till the end, because this could be the moment that changes your life. Why you're stuck and struggling to take action. You have big goals. Maybe you want to start a business, get in shape, or improve your life. But instead of working on them, you scroll on your phone for hours. Watch just one more Netflix episode. Tell yourself, "I'll do it later." But later never comes. So why does this keep happening? Reason number one, your brain avoids hard tasks. The human brain is wired to seek comfort. When something feels too big or difficult, your mind takes the easy route. That's why binge watching is effortless, but writing that business plan feels impossible. Reason number two, you're addicted to dopamine. Social media, video games, and junk food give instant pleasure. But real success, it takes time and effort. If your brain gets quick dopamine hits from distractions, it won't want to work for long-term rewards. Reason number three, procrastination is a habit. Every time you delay a task, you reinforce the habit of avoidance. The longer you put something off, the harder it becomes to start. But here's the good news. You can break free from this cycle. Let me show you how. Step 1. Take small steps. One of the biggest reasons people procrastinate is because their goals feel too big. When something seems overwhelming, your brain naturally avoids it, leading to endless delays. The solution? Start so small that it feels ridiculous. If you want to write a book, don't aim for an entire chapter. Just write one sentence today. If you want to get in shape, don't commit to an hour-long workout. Start with 5 push-ups. If you want to read more, begin with a single page. These tiny steps trick your brain into starting without feeling overwhelmed. Once you begin, something powerful happens. Momentum kicks in. You might tell yourself you'll work for just 2 minutes, but once you start, you're likely to keep going for much longer. This approach works because the hardest part of any task is simply beginning. Action leads to more action. The key is consistency. Small wins build confidence, and confidence fuels motivation. Over time, those tiny steps compound into massive progress. So instead of waiting for the perfect moment to tackle your big goal, start small, right now. Step 2. Build easy routines. Motivation is unreliable. Some days you wake up feeling unstoppable, and other days you don't even want to get out of bed. If you rely on motivation to take action, you'll always struggle with consistency. That's why building habits and routines is essential. When something becomes part of your daily routine, you no longer need to decide whether to do it. You just do it. For example, if you want to work out regularly, make it easy by leaving your gym shoes next to your bed. That way, the first thing you do in the morning is put them on. If you want to study more, set a specific time each day for focused work, so your brain learns to expect it. If you want to eat healthier, keep fruits and nutritious snacks in plain sight, making them the easiest option. The less effort it takes to start a good habit, the more likely you are to stick with it. This is how discipline beats motivation. Successful people don't rely on inspiration. They rely on structured habits that make success inevitable. Step 3. The 2-minute rule. One of the most common excuses for procrastination is, "I don't have time." But here's the truth. Even the busiest person can find 2 minutes. That's why the 2-minute rule is so effective. It eliminates excuses by making action effortless. The rule is simple. Whatever task you've been avoiding, break it down into a version that takes just 2 minutes to start. If you need to clean your room, don't aim to clean everything. Just start with one corner. If you want to start a business, don't get overwhelmed by big plans. Just open your laptop and type one sentence. If you want to exercise, don't think about an entire workout. Just put on your workout clothes. The secret is that once you start, you'll likely continue. Action creates momentum, and momentum destroys procrastination. Your brain shifts from a passive state to an active one, making it easier to keep going. The hardest part is getting started, but once you do, everything else becomes easier. Small actions lead to big results, so take the first step now. Step 4. Identity modeling. Your actions are shaped by the way you see yourself. If you believe you're lazy, you'll act like it. If you see yourself as disciplined and successful, your actions will reflect that. The key to lasting change isn't just changing habits, it's changing your identity. Instead of focusing on what you need to do, focus on who you need to become. If you want to be wealthy, ask yourself, how does a millionaire think, act, and work? Would a successful person spend hours scrolling through social media? Would they binge watch Netflix all day? Of course not. They take action every single day, even when they don't feel like it. The truth is, you don't become successful and then start acting successful. It's the other way around. You start acting like the person you want to become, and eventually, you become that person. Every small decision reinforces your identity. So instead of saying, I'm trying to be productive, start saying, I am a productive person. The shift in mindset will transform your actions and ultimately your life. Step 5. Reward yourself. Your brain is wired to seek rewards. That's why bad habits, like scrolling social media, eating junk food, and binge-watching TV, are so addictive. They provide instant gratification. But what if you could use this same principle to reinforce good habits? The key is to make productive actions feel rewarding, so your brain associates them with pleasure instead of effort. Start by setting up small rewards for yourself. After completing a task, listen to your favorite song, take a short break, or celebrate in some way. Even something as simple as checking off a to-do list can trigger a sense of accomplishment. These small wins release dopamine, the brain's reward chemical, making it easier to stay consistent. The more you associate progress with positive reinforcement, the more likely you are to stick with your habits. Over time, success itself becomes the reward, and you no longer need external motivation to keep going. Instead of forcing yourself to work, you'll start looking forward to it. When you make progress fun and rewarding, discipline stops feeling like a struggle and starts feeling like a game you want to keep playing. Let's be real. You don't need more advice. You already know what to do. What you need is to start. Stop waiting. Stop overthinking. Stop telling yourself you'll do it tomorrow. Your future self is begging you to take action today. If you follow these steps, in 6 months to a year, your life will completely transform. So here's your challenge. Pick one goal. Break it into tiny steps. Take action for just 2 minutes today. Repeat daily. Your dreams are waiting. The only thing stopping you is you. So start now. And if this video helped you, don't forget to like and subscribe for more life-changing advice. We will see you in the next video.